Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the weekly weather briefing. My name is Ty Vaughn, and I'll be taking you through this week's weather highlights. Temperatures in the area are expected to be mostly seasonal, with daytime highs in the upper 80s and lower 90s. A cold front will come through on Saturday, reducing the chances for high heat index values that we've seen over the past couple of days. Tropical storm Barry has formed in the Gulf as of this morning and is expected to continue to strengthen. The models are currently indicating the storm will make landfall in Louisiana. Thunderstorms will continue to develop this afternoon and over the week and into next week. While we are not expecting widespread severe weather, an isolated severe storm can't be ruled out. The big feature on the latest satellite imagery is the newly formed tropical storm Barry. The National Hurricane Center upgraded the system to a tropical storm after this morning's Hurricane Hunter flight. We are monitoring the track of Barry closely, but are currently only expecting light rainfall associated with it over portions of west and northwestern Georgia. Here's a look at today's weather patterns. With a low risk for severe weather and the general thunderstorm pattern that we've seen over the past couple weeks, the primary concern will be how far west tropical storm Barry makes landfall. The National Hurricane Center's current track will limit forecasted rain totals to 1 to 2 inches, with locally higher amounts in thunderstorms. Any shift east in that track within 72 hours will increase the precipitation chances. Tomorrow's pattern looks very similar. Tropical storm Barry is expected to continue to strengthen given warm Gulf waters and low wind shear environments. Again, expect scattered afternoon thunderstorms with seasonal highs in the upper 80s and lower 90s for most of the region. By Saturday, tropical storm Barry may become a hurricane. Widespread flooding is expected in the Mississippi River Delta and areas of Louisiana. We will continue to monitor the track of the storm, but again, we are not expecting any significant impacts to our forecast area. Looking to next week, we're expecting a slight chance for above average temperatures with precipitation chances near normal. Here's the 2-day outlook for the National Hurricane Center. The main point of interest is the continued evolution of tropical storm Barry. There's another band of shower and thunderstorms in the Atlantic that we are watching, but conditions are not favorable for further development over the weekend. For Friday, there's a marginal risk of excessive rainfall in the northeast due to approaching cold front. Rainfall totals will be higher within associated thunderstorms. By Saturday, the risk of tropical downpours begins to increase depending on the track taken by tropical storm Barry. Because there is still uncertainty over the course that the storm will take, these graphics could change over the next 36 hours. As the storm is still largely not expected to be a threat to Georgia based on the majority of our model runs, the risk is being held at marginal. By Sunday, the story remains the same, although we've increased the area covered for the marginal risk. Again, please continue to monitor the forecast as we keep an eye on this evolving situation. Our hydrological summary for the next 48 hours reflects the general precipitation that can be expected during our afternoon thunderstorm events. Some areas are beginning to feel the lack of rain, and given our long-term outlooks, drought conditions may continue to deteriorate through portions of central and southern Georgia. Here's a look at the long-term here, and the long-term indicates that a chance for below-average precipitation with a good chance for above-average temperatures, and given these trends, we'll continue to keep a close eye on the drought indices. So in summary, the big story for the week is Tropical Storm Barry, and with the uncertainty surrounding it, please continue to monitor the forecast for the changes in its storm track. Again, we are not expecting it to have a major effect on the forecast area, but are monitoring the situation closely. Scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms will continue to prevail in the forecast over the next week with a low risk of severe weather. Thanks for tuning into this week's weather briefing. Again, sorry about the inconvenience. At this time, we're not anticipating another briefing because of the Tropical Storm Barry. If things change, we will send out an email informing you of the time and date of any supplemental briefing. The next briefing is scheduled to take place on July 18th, 2019.